Yo, what's up? StereoDragonGravity here with my long overdue requested Dragonic Overlord the Legend deck profile for CARDFIGHT Vanguard G. Amazing fun deck. It's Kai's deck, why wouldn't it be awesome? Let's get into the deck profile.
Ride the Vanguard. Flames of Apocalypse incinerate everything in this world. Dragonic Overlord, the Legend.
Now, before this deck profile begins, real quick, I want to say that there are proxies in this video. I currently do not own everything I need for my Dragonic Overlord deck. It saddens me, but you know, you don't always get every single card you want for your deck immediately. And I've been putting this off for too long. But I have borrowed cards, I've tested it, best it's gonna get right now, so let's get to it. Starting with my first Vanguard, I have Lizard Hero Undeux. Lizard Soldier Conroe did just get unbanned, but I don't see the real reason to running him in the deck. Mainly because what I want to search for is my Overlord grade 3s for Dragonic Overlord the Ace's effect, or the Legends effect, or if I just need a different one. And really, Dragonic Overlord the Legend has the potential to give me the grade 1s that Conroe would search for anyway, either a Stride Enabler or a Perfect Guard, since they are Flame Dragon. So for now, I'm sticking with Lizard Hero Undeux. Going into my trigger lineup, running 4 Dragonite Jannat. You can notice I'm missing one. She's the Blade Master crit. Mainly you use her for Blade Master Titan. If you don't have Blade Master Titan, I know he's an expensive card right now. Just run a Flame Dragon crit. You can search it out with Dragonic Overlord the Legend. Speaking of, I run 4 more crits that are Flame Dragons. So I have the potential to not minus with Dragonic Overlord the Legend. Which is, you never want a minus. You want a plus. Next, for Gattling Claw Dragon. Another great Flame Dragon card for this deck. Being able to retire a starter or a grade 0. We seem to be having more grade 0s with effects, like Gear Chronicle and Royal Paladin. Just snipe those off. And then, of course, 4 Flame Dragon heal triggers. Because if you have to choose that for your search for Dragonic Overlord the Legend, at least you'll be able to G-Guard, but you're basically telling your opponent you have a G-Guard. Though, that can make them stall instead of trying to push your game, so it might end up benefiting you. Going into the grade 1 lineup, I'm running 4 Lizard General Conroe. Very good card, being able to switch out your grade 3 for an Overlord, as well as the ability to help you countercharge if you're desperate for it. It's quite good. Sadly, he's not a Flame Dragon. Next, 4 Lava Flow Dragon. You really need to save some of your 3s for your effects, so you might as well run 4 Stride Enablers, as well as he's a Flame Dragon. He can be searched with Dragonic Overlord the Legends effect. 4 Protect Orb Dragon. Protect Orb Dragon is a Flame Dragon, and the countercharge ability he has helps a lot too. And then for the final grade 1, 2 Lizard Soldier Bellog, just to help disrupt plays. I've actually misplayed with this card, and be wary of this card because if they have any effects that go off that can restand their rear guards or potentially restand their rear guards, since it's their turn, their effects resolve first. So your Bellog could actually become useless. And what happened, I was fighting against Rescue Angel Feather. They performed Rescue before my effect activated, hit that stand trigger, stood their unit, and then I could not retire their unit because it was no longer at rest. So it is what it is. But it can still stop certain plays in certain situations and help you with your blaze turns. And now for my grade 2s. We'll start off with 4 Emperor Dragon Knight Nehalem. Amazing card for this deck. Works amazing with Dragonic Overlord the Ace. Being 11k to a 16k to a 21k attacker is just amazing. Next, we have 3 of a Blast from the Past, Dragonic Burnout. Only run it at 3, mainly because you do want to save your Soul Blast for Dragonic Overlord the Legend, but he is a Flame Dragon, so you can search him out, as well as pop pesky starters, rear guards, whatever you need to get rid of, he's there. As well as, you can return an Overlord to your deck, potentially not deck out. Next, this is where it gets weird. I'm actually trying a new card from the Revival Collection, Set 1, Dragon Knight Rulen. He has the same ability as Desert Soldier Bellog, except it's on Intercept. So, it's pretty interesting. You could see your opponent attacking it first to make sure that you don't have that effect, but then that's one less attack I have to guard, or I can just get its effect off and intercept with it and go from there. It's an interesting card. I'm trying it out. Tell me what you think of it in the comments down below. Now here's another thing I'm not so sure of. Right now, 2 Dragonic Neoflame. You can see one's proxied. Really, I'm not sure how much I like this card. I know people like to run it at 3 and then run 4 the Great. I don't like running the Great at 4, and I don't like abusing this card, though it can be good. I know it can be good. I've played it. But for now, I'm gonna keep this deck list at that. For my grade 3s, of course I'm running 4 Dragonic Overlord the Legend. The Legend is an incredible card, being able to search out a Flame Dragon and add it to my hand with his ability, or his other ability to make him equal to the strength of a grade 4 G-Unit Stride is quite amazing. Next in my grade 3 lineup, I have 2 Perdition Emperor Dragon Dragonic Overlord the Great. He is the Legion for the deck, which can help you if you are about to deck out, as well as our backup grade 3 Overlord. I don't really use him that much, but he's there for consistency. And for my last grade 3, I am running 2 Spherical Lord Dragon. Pretty interesting grade 3. When this unit's placed on Vanguard, you can counterblast 2 and search your deck for an Overlord and write it on top of this, and then he moves himself to Rearguard Circle, which is quite good because it has a very good rearguard effect of when you're a Vanguard with Overlord that's grade 4 or higher attacks, this unit gains plus 5k, so it synergizes well with Dragonic Overlord the Ace, Dragonic Overlord the Legend, and any other of your strides as long as you have a Overlord heart in name. And now for my G deck. This is where the last of my proxies are. I want to run 4 Supreme Heavenly Emperor Dragon, Dragonic Blademaster Titan. Excellent, amazing card. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to pick all of these up yet, but I'm planning to. For now, just gotta use the sleeves as proxies. Definitely 4. Very good card that gave this deck a mid, early, late game transition kind of card, which it did need, because obviously Novel El Express is only good when your opponent's at 4 to 5 damage, ideally 5 damage, and Dragonic Overlord the Ace is best when I have my attackers that gain power from him restanding and attacking again on the field, as well as my opponent being at 3 to 4 to 5 damage, so I can work on getting that damage in and removing my opponent's hand and field. He just helps set up with that, plus he gains a crit with his Blaze, which is awesome because it makes your opponent want to guard this even more and can help set up for your later plays. Next up, I'm running 4 Supreme Heavenly Emperor Dragon, Dragonic Overlord the Ace, our restanding grade 4 for Dragonic Overlord. Very good card, always going to be at 4. Next, 2 Transcendence Divine Dragon Novel Vague L Express. Very good card. Got 1 Supreme Heavenly Emperor Dragon Vortex Desire. Lovely, lovely card. Helps start off your game and flips up your Dragonic Blademaster Titan for his effect. And now for my G Guardians, I'm running 2 Flame Emperor Dragon King Azile Orb Dragon. Very good generic G Guardian, just gains plus 5k shield. I mainly have him here because people at my locals like to run decks that prevent you guarding with Sentinels or from your hand, so he's very helpful in those scenarios. Next, 2 Flame Wing Steel Beast Denial Griffin. Being able to retire attacking rear guards is very, very good. Stopping the attack from getting through, definitely, as well as there's a lot of decks this card can disrupt. It's very, very good. And finally, 1 Supreme Heavenly Emperor Dragon, defeat Flare Dragon. I'm not too sure about this card. It's good. You can retire your opponent's entire back row of rear guards, but it's very situational. And now to conclude my deck profile of Dragonic Overlord the Legend. Go ahead and like, you know Overlord deserves it, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already so you do not miss another CARDFIGHT Vanguard video. Also, you can go follow me on Twitter. Link in the description below for any video you will be notified about, as well as exclusive content on there, or you can just come by and chat about Vanguard. Well, that'll be it for this video. Till next flick, thanks for watching, keep striding to victory, peace out.